and he has to be. In our Lang Stadium, it is a tough place to play. Defensively, you have to be sound. And yes, the contribution will be hugely appreciated.
Game on in St. Pete. Tampa Bay and Louisville City. The visitors in white, attacking left to right as we call the action to you here in this first half.
Real problem. 4 goals under his belt, the big centre back, number 4 for Louisville.
Whipped in, headed back, right to Sparrow. Work to do to clean it off.
Brilliant delivery by Miguel Jr., who had 2 assists last week. Right there, everybody sort of ball watches. Can't wait to look up and look for an outlet. You have to know where the window is.
Picked up by Jennings at the halfway line, gets hooked and will draw the foul. Our referee is Elijah Arreguin, and he shows yellow for the first time here in minute 5. It's testament to how well each franchise has been run.
Yes, and the variables, Jeff.
How about this run here? Trying to pick out somebody inside the box. Scuffed it a bit, did Serrano.
This man.
Dennis marauding through the midfield. Cannot find Perez. Good step by the other Perez, Manny. Here at Al Lang, we remind you now to relax boldly in Tampa Bay. Claim your next adventure at visitTampaBay.com. And as Ryan already alluded to, it is a nice time to maybe plan that trip as the weather just cools off a touch. Trying to poke that one through. Serrano has a shot at goal and missed the target wide right.
Beautiful ball right into the path. And a good hit just on the wrong side.
On the move now. Moving it to Jennings, who's had the magic foot. Not that time. Boy, doesn't need a lot of room to get a shot off. We were talking about it off air.
This ground, he tried to replicate that. This time going for the ground rather than the air. Great shot.
Oh, good save.
The ball will follow your head. If you raise it too soon, it'll end up in the stands.
Another booking coming.
Keep it by Semler. Shaw off his line.
Jennings keeps his feet. Squares it to Hilton. Tosh, former Rochester Rhino. Championship there.
Foul, yellow card, yellow.
And now it's Lasso. Yep, come here.
That tests your mantle, if you understand.
I'd say the same thing for the Miami FC as well. How about that ball? Into the open net. 5 straight games with a goal for one Cal Jennings, and the Rowdies in front 1-0.
Like drinking a cup of tea. Over the top this time, Aaron Guillen beautifully beats the press. One touch. Keeper in no man's land, and Cal Jennings, the most informed forward in the league. One touch, and the next touch, good night.
Race down that line. Sparrow's got it. Will have to play with his feet. Kleeman. And now Doherty. Adams at halfway for Louisville. Forearm shiver will bring it back to
Well, I have
third yellow here for a LouCity player.
I have to say the referee has been consistent.
Sharpie to throw. That one comes bounding through, smothered and covered by Connor Sparrow. Oh, 4 yellow cards and a ton of fouls. Adding up for that. Hilton. Now deliver with the right foot here. 2 assists in the last match a week ago, and Lasso with authority makes that the last ball and go direct. The idea is to come out with 3, no matter how you get there. On the move now, Wilson Harris. Trying to beat Guillen to his inside, who slipped on the turf monster. That one finds the net, and we are level at 1.
What a goal.
Again, he cut in, Guillen fell down, and then he just picked his spot. We'll talk about a bummer. The captain goes off. Here's Cal. Jennings, full head of steam. Harris, big swing, and he's saved by Semla.
And he lays it off. Look at the pace of the pass right into Dion Harris's path. A little dink over the shoulder would have done it, but good.
Well, don't miss a minute of the action in 2023, whether your club is on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN Plus, the home. Heads it towards Adams.
Connor Sparrow showing that.
Who turned over?
In his
Doherty.
toolkit, that distribution.
That one in on frame. Perez couldn't put much on it with the left foot. Lasso got there. God, this is not a game for the faint of heart. Every challenge is massive.
Another shot by Perez. Harris a couple of minutes ago. This touch took him away from the goal, Jeff. It took the angle away from him.
So heads it forward. Hilton. Hold up from Jennings. Has an option to the right. This time we'll just let it go. Diving Perry to his right. Semla pushes it wide.
Well, if he's going to say this, you just can't teach that. Taking on to Charlie Dennis in a nutshell.
Back from Doherty. And to Harris. Dayon. The spin, Perez gets a shot away. We will have Hornby to Adams. Service, back stick. Oh, nearly trouble there of the self-inflicted variety. Perez running at defenders. Now lays it to the left. Put in front! Tampa Bay Rowdies goal. It is a brace for Cal Jennings. What a buildup. And the green and gold have taken the lead.
Actually, Josh Perez drew the defenders in, and the one-time pass. And look at the flick to the last post by Jennings. Opening his shoulders up, Jeff. Look at the technique. No chance for Summerall, and it is 2-1.
Going into the night, in the lead in the Golden Boot race in USL Championship. What a run here for Cal Jennings. He's scored in 5 straight matches and has 2 tonight. Now watch out the other way. Harris was trying to get his second, put it right at Connor Sparrow.
Well, you're always most vulnerable when you've just scored. And the Rowdies took their eyes off of the road.
Watch this.
This ball played cheaply in behind. Nobody near Harris. Lasso. And
Armin gets the better of the exchange. Ekra trying to be cheeky.
Wow.
He still has it in his arsenal. A hat trick, if he can get one more, will tie him for the league leading goal scorer.
Great ball.
Will it sit? It will. Laid back. Powell's scored last week. That one rolled in weakly for Mares. Just a few mental lapses. Turned 3 points to 1 point to 0 points midweek. On the road at Memphis. They had the lead in the 88th. And now Winder will go into the book after fouling Perez.
Kids at home, do not try this. Well, this is Jake Armand, by the way. This is Joshua Perez about to make a run, and why not? Jeff, he's really struggling to make an impact right now.
This is a side that played midweek. You know it's going to be a factor at some point.
And he's one of the leaders in minutes on this team.
Subs getting ready over for the Rowdies. Just wanted to stretch the field. That's one way to stop Cal Jennings. Kyle Adams will go into the book. That's the 5th yellow card on Louisville City. LouCity starting a run of 4 of 5 road games tonight. Into San Diego next week. Falls to the Rowdies. Martinez with a howitzer over the top. Gibson. Touch flat-footed a bit. Technical ball work there. The 4 minutes. Could this be the final kick? It is. All 3 points go to the Tampa Bay Rowdies. They defeat their rivals from Louisville City 2-1, the final.